Welcome to my Leaderboard system tutorial. In this tutorial I will walk you through every step of implementing and utilizing the fake leaderboard system, from configuration to customization and integration into your game. Let's dive into it. Here I have a mobile game project which I want to extend with the leaderboard. Right now I have a simple menu with some shop, settings, and gameplay. And here is the button for the leaderboard. Let's start by creating a leaderboard service definition. For that we can use our custom editor window. Go to Windows, Pi Leaderboard System and click Create Leaderboard. This editor window allows us to easily create a leaderboard service definition and customized prefabs. Let's name our asset. Configure the player. I will type 1 as an ID and your score as name. Let's also configure the scores that we will generate. And let's select a file with fake names. Let's move on to board configuration. As sort order, I will select descending. That means that our best score is the highest one. And for the update strategy, I want to save best score. I also want my board to be persistent between application runs, so I check the save scores and provide the save file ID. Let's click on Create Type, and in our Assets folder we can see our test leaderboard scriptable object asset, with all the fields filled in. Now we can create a score entry. To do that we need to select Sprite, set a color, and choose the font. Click on Create Score Entry. And now in the Assets folder we have a new prefab called Scored Entry. We can double click on it and see how it looks. We can now create a leaderboard. First we need to select a window style. We have a scroll one, paginated one, and around the player. As this is a mobile game, I will choose a scroll one. Then we have to select background, sprite and color. Set the leaderboard service definition and drag and drop the score entry that we just created. Click on Create Leaderboard UI. Let's put our assets in the scene. I will drag and drop the scrolled leaderboard to my UI canvas. As you can see, the prefab has all the fields filled in. Now let's adjust the transform, put some margins, I will also drag and drop my back button to the scrolled leaderboard. I also need to add UI element to my scroll leaderboard. This is custom for my game. After that I also have to drag and drop it to my UI stage machine and disable the UI. At this point we should already have functioning fake leaderboard system. Let's try it out. And as you can see, I have a list filled with fake names with the scores. Now let's try to add a score to our leaderboard. In my game I already store best score in player prefs, but I want to change that to use the leaderboard system. I have a score repository factory, so I will open that. And I will write a new class which will save and get the scores from the leaderboard. I will name it Best Score Leaderboard repository. I'm going to implement the iRepository interface. And in the constructor, I will pass the iLeaderboard service. To get the score, we can call leaderboard service getScore method. All the methods in the leaderboard service are awaitable, so we will also await it to get the score entry. We'll check if the score is null, and if it is, we'll just return 0. And if not, we will return the score. In my game, I use integers as scores, so I will have to cast it to int. To save the score, we can call leaderboard service get add score and pass the value. This will automatically check if it is the best score for the player. I will replace the best score player prefs repository with our newly created best score leaderboard repository, and I have to pass the reference to our iLeaderboard service. To get the leaderboard service reference, I will add a private field leaderboard service scriptable object, and that scriptable object has our reference to the leaderboard service. Let's wait for Unity to recompile the project and assign the test leaderboard service. Let's try it out. Let's kill a few wormies and wait for the timer to finish. Yeah, so our score is 4. Let's see our leaderboard. So yeah, as you can see, your score is 4, but it's not very visible. That's why we can add a modifier to our leaderboard. Right now we have highlight score modifier. I will choose a different sprite for our score and choose some pink color. My sprites already have some color, that will be some reddish one. Let's add the modifier to the leaderboard UI and let's see how it looks. Yeah, so now our score is way more visible. Let's play a little and see if our score got updated. Yeah, so now my score is 68 and it's updated in the leaderboard. Thanks for tuning into this tutorial on my Unity package. I hope you found it helpful and you can now use the package effectively. Remember, if you have any questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our community on Discord. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials and updates. Thank you for watching and happy developing!